With all these SaaS solutions, there are certain limits. The idea of circular commerce, open, fast, and flexible, we could deliver this thanks to Hyvä.
Congratulations on winning the Rockstar competition at Hyvä Developers Paradise.
Thank you so much. I'm Simon, owner and CEO of CustomGento. We're based in Frankfurt, Germany, and we're a Magento-only agency, of course, working a lot with Hyvä and also with Mollie. What makes us a bit special, I guess, is that we are only developers. So whenever a merchant talks to us, he actually talks to a developer. Yeah, actually that's a fun story because the founder of Hey Little is also a Magento developer. He's in the business for quite some time. He's also the founder of Extento, a well-known extension company back in the Magento 1 days, but also now with Magento 2. And then he founded another company called Wunderwiege, which is a company selling baby cradles. You can not only buy them, but also rent them. But yeah, eventually they found that this renting stuff is working out pretty well, and then he also founded Hey Little, and there you can rent all children products. Car seats, strollers, baby cradles, all this stuff. Yeah, main challenge was pretty much how to combine the renting products and the buying products, because it's actually the same product, just you decide if you want to rent it or buy it. And also you have different conditions of the products. So when you rent them, eventually you will return them to them, and they will clean them, repair them, and then they decide what the condition is. If it's in good condition, very good condition, okay condition, and then the price depends on this. And that was quite interesting to integrate all this on category pages, but also on product pages. That was interesting. We only work with Magento. He's a Magento developer. He loves Magento, doing it all the time. For us, it was also clear to use Hyvä for it. I think Hyvä Commerce is really a no-brainer for many people. With Hyvä CMS alone, if you do content management, it's just easy and fast. So you directly see what you added, you see how it will look like in the end. And that's really nice for people working with the system. And yeah, it was a great fit for him as well. And this really enables them to create nice looking landing pages on their own. Of course, it's on Hyvä checkout, and yeah, Mollie also integrates with that. The good part was the recurring payments are actually handled on the ERP side, so that's not handled in Magento itself. But Mollie was just the right partner because they offer all the payment methods they wanted to have. It's just easy to integrate. That's what I really like about Mollie and the Magento connection. You just enter the API key, say yes for the payment methods you want to have, and it just works. And they were quite amazed by the admin theme as well. Previously, they used this old Magento style admin theme, and they really liked the new one. The merchant was really happy with the result. It was how they imagined it to be. They already knew Magento, so they knew how it would look like, more or less, at least in the backend side of things. And in the front end, there was a longish design process before all that. So they were actually really picky in the first place, which is good because they really knew what they want to have. And yeah, we could deliver this thanks to Hyvä. Yeah, the nice thing of the platform choice using Magento and Hyvä Commerce is that they are really up to a great future because they can build whatever they want to build. They have no limits, they are quite flexible, and with all these SaaS solutions, there are certain limits. You can maybe customize it a bit, but at a certain point you need to say, we can't do anything about this, it is what it is. And yeah, with Magento and all these open source technologies, you can do whatever you want to with the store. I think they will actually use a lot of the features that are coming from Hyvä Commerce, so they can just build upon it. Especially now, being here at the conference, it was nice to also get a sneak peek into new stuff that's coming. A bit of AI features, so yeah, looking forward to it. It was pretty much half a year, but that was not half a year of development time. It was more the whole process of designing and consulting work. Combining the buying and rental products, there was quite some discussions how to do this. If you have separate pages or do it all on one page. That was quite interesting to see. So in the end we decided to integrate all on one product page. You pretty much decide there if you want to rent or buy. But internally these are two separate pages, so they're just really linked to each other very well. So you barely notice that these are two separate products and two separate product pages. You can see the price of the other option all the time, so you can really choose what you look for, if you want to rent for the cheaper option or if you want to buy the whole product. And also the conditions in which shape the product is also integrated there. The idea of circular commerce is that products are reused, right? So you buy them initially and then you return it and someone else will eventually use them. And yeah, that's the nice part about it, because yeah, really products are used for a much longer time, and you can really choose if you want to have it brand new or if it's okay to be used already, and then you pay less for the product, which also enables maybe people with not too much money to also use these products. They did have this other shop called Wunderwege where they already rent products, and they've seen that this works out pretty well, and it's actually very good for the ecology, for the environment, because products are actually used much more. What usually happens with child products, I mean, I have children myself, so what happens is you buy them, and then what do you do with the stuff afterwards when your kids have outgrown it? Then either it will line your basement and no one will use it anymore, or you try to sell it, which is pretty hard to do. Often enough, they're just not used anymore. And you rent them, you can just return them, and they will make sure that it's used another time and another time and another time. Which also gives people the choice to either, if you really want to have it brand new, you can get it in very good shape, but also maybe if you want to save some money, you can also just take a used one and really pay less. They do have a small showroom, but this is more like an office building and warehouse where they do all the stuff and where they also prepare and clean the products that are returned. They only buy new stuff and then rent it, and only if those products are returned again, they will recycle it and rent it again. They will first buy it, which is also a huge financial issue because you first need to invest all the money. You need to buy all these products before you rent them, and then the renting part pays off in the long run, but first you need to invest a lot of money. So that also means that they can only grow steadily. Now they are really focused on Hyvä CMS to work on their content a lot more, because now they can do it. Before with page builder it just took too much time. They work a lot with influencers on social media, but of course also classic search engine optimization, search engine marketing is also a thing, but especially social media is big for them, because that's where you find parents lying in their bed with the children and waiting until they sleep and do shopping and social media. You sometimes see these spikes, definitely, if you have someone new talking about it. My experience was probably a bit special because I'm in this huge suite here. It's sunny, blue sky, lots of nice people around, lots of conversations going on, so it's just a great feeling to be here. Actually, I think it's an event for all people, Magento related, Hyvä related. It's not too developer centric. It's called Developers Paradise, but the talks were quite diverse. There were some more technical topics, but also some more in the direction of marketing and business, so there was something for everyone, I guess. I do plan to return if there is another edition of this, and we'll see. I'm not sure where it will be, but it's